Now, I could begin this video by giving some long-winded speech about why I haven't been as active in making videos as I used to be, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you don't give a shit about that. You just came to hear me rant about what's on my mind, and rant I shall. So when I was growing up, I was always I was always tall and skinny. Ever since I can remember, I was one of the tallest and skinniest people in my class. I would eat the same amount of food as my younger brother, and while he was referred to as my mother's sweet little cherub, I was always skinny. I was always skinny no matter what I ate. I mean, I think the fact that I was super hyperactive as a child growing up, I think the fact that I was super active helped contribute to my skinniness. And then when I hit my teens, puberty decided to take a piss in my genetic pool and gave me these wonderfully luscious boobs that you see before you. Assuming you can't see that well, but whatever. And I just became more sedentary and I started packing on some more weight. And it got to the point that a bunch of people would notice and make derogatory comments about it. In fact, during my senior year of high school, someone started a rumor about me being pregnant because I my belly was bigger than it had been in the past. To this day, I still don't know who, and I don't really care anymore. However, in the past few years, I've just been flip-flopping back and forth on my weight. I mean, one minute I'd be svelte, and the next minute I'd just be a little more winded and a little more out of breath. However, in the past 7 or 8 months, I had noticed that that a lot of my clothes were beginning to fit loosely on me. I mean, I've just been, cutting back on my portions and drinking a lot of water, and the most exercise I would get is through dancing. And I was pretty proud of myself. And I still am. I'm still working at it, and I know I'm considered obese as far as the BMI range is concerned, but hey, I'm getting there. I've lost 8 pounds, and yeah, I feel super, super good. The reason I say all of this is because I'm getting awfully sick and tired of going online and reading stories about these whiny, delusional little bratlings known as SJWs. Especially the SJWs that like to talk nonstop about body positivity and thin privilege and fat phobia and what the fuck ever else. And for those individuals that may come across watching this, I only have this to say. What's the matter with you? You're sad. The people are mean. Well, I'm sorry, but the world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. We eat too much. We take our spoiled lives for granted. Feel a little bad about it sometimes. No. You want to put all your shit up on the internet and have every single person on the planet say, hooray for you. Fuck you. You're all pricks. By the way, I do mean that. Fuck you. Right in your disgusting little fupa. Because I just don't understand why some of you will like to go on and blab about how, oh my god, the patriarchy is being mean to me. The patriarchy is the reason that hot guy rejected me. It has nothing to do with the fact that I look like the three-way love child of Jabba the Hutt, Michelin Man, and friggin' Mama June. No, just blame everyone else but yourself. I'm probably going to get a comment on this video saying that I should be more sensitive because people have diseases and stuff. And to which my response is, fuck your feelings. I say what I want, when I want, and how I want. And I will say that using your disease or disorder as an excuse to be a fat, slovenly, amorphous blob, you're really giving the US an even shittier reputation. There are plenty of programs dedicated to obese people. There are plenty of recipes, plenty of health alternatives that you can just Google. In this day and age where we can just, everything is available to us at the drop of a hat and a simple keystroke. You can use the time you spend whining about the so-called patriarchy and how no one will take you seriously to just Google an alternative to to cake or pasta or hot dogs or anything like that. No one's saying you have to break your budget. Just look at just fucking research. It is not that difficult. It just baffles me to see a bunch of people. I might be repeating myself at this point, but it just baffles me to see a bunch of people going around dressing in ill-fitting clothing, trying to prove some imaginary point to an imaginary boogeyman. I just have to wonder, what is your point? What is your point? Nobody's trying to quote unquote shame you, fat shame you for being fat. They're just we're just saying, hey, you look like you're maybe on the risk of losing some of your limbs. You might want to look into that. But no, just keep on living in your delusional little fantasy world where you basically jill yourself off to the likes of Tess Holliday and Randy Sue Harper and then that god awful whiny little bratling known as Trigglypuff. Keep keep jilling yourself off to your little victim complexes. The rest of us will be living in the real world and we'll be fucking each other stupid while you wear out your second 20-second vibrator. So, that's all I say. That's all I have to say. I know this made me awkward and stuttery, but that's because this is an impromptu video and I was too freaking lazy to write a script. So, that being said, till always, I'm Lisa Shell and I'll see you in hell. Peace!